Well, this is the elderflower video, part 3 of 3, and we have here a couple of bottles of our fermented elderflower champagne. The bottles are clear, not gone mouldy, although I did actually show you the video part 2 that showed the elderflowers had a tad of mould on the top, which is the way it's supposed to react in the fermentation process. Once you've filtered everything off, put it through a sieve filter and a muslin cloth, you end up with several bottles of fizzy elderflower champagne, and this is what we've got here. So let's crack it open and see what we have here. Just be gentle the way you open a bottle. It's exceptionally fizzy. You can feel how hard the bottles are. So just release a little bit of the gas first, and now this is ready to drink. So you have to excuse the bottles, they're a blue tinge to the plastic. If I decant this into a glass, and just let the bubbles go down. There we go. Put the lid on. Now this is already mildly alcoholic. The longer you leave your elderflower champagne, the more alcoholic it will become. The reason being, the yeast is being fed and eaten by is eating the sugar and the elderflower and the solution we created. And it will eventually create a lighter colour like this one. This is last year's vintage. Now I've kept this for a whole year. This one is still fizzy. I'll show you last year's in comparison. Same style of cup. The one on the right, the older version, has been fermenting longer, is more alcoholic, that's probably 6 or 7%. This one's probably 2 to 3% currently. This is more of a wine colour now, because we've left it longer. Now the thing is, you do have to watch the bottles, because the bottles will expand and sometimes can explode. Even though they're plastic, they can actually rupture and fizz everywhere. The one on the right is a lot drier. You can taste there's more alcohol in it. The one on the left it's much sweeter. You can taste the elderflower in both of these, and you can definitely taste a little bit of lemon. This one here, it's very subtle on the palate. This one here is more obvious because it's newer. The two are both very tasty. This one, the newer one, is going to be exceptionally sweeter in comparison to the older vintage you've got here. This one is more like an alcoholic fizzy pop. This one here is more like an alcoholic glass of wine. I hope you go on to try making these. Get hold of some elderflower on a dry sunny day. Go on to make the recipe, follow it along, and then give it a try. This is very refreshing on a hot summer's day. I'd like to have shown you it, but it's actually bucketing down with rain at the moment. So cheers.